Well, basically, to talk on the Indian street dog or Indian pariah dog, many of us we oftenly neglect or ignore the value of this Indian breed or Indian street dog in India, as we can pick them very easily, fully free of cost from anywhere, anytime, and anyhow. And basically, our common concept on this dog goes very clear, and this is completely negative. By the way, we think Indian state dog are the carrier of various kind of germs, viruses, etc., and they are completely unhealthy. But this is not the reality. Scientific evidence shows that Indian pariah dog breed is one of the strongest dog breed of this world even today, with the highest level of physical immunity system and the adaptive quality with the nature. Most of the foreign breed dogs are much categorical, such as many dogs are very much playful and can spend a very nice time along with the children and old people, but on the contrary, they are not so effective as a guard dog or protective dog. And some dogs are highly effective as the guard dog or protective dog. On the contrary, they are not so intelligent. Some foreign breeds are really very intelligent, but they are not so working well as the protective one or guard dog because of their physical ability. But on the contrary, if you focus on the Indian street dog or Indian pariah dog, then you will realize that they can meet each points. Like the way in the Indian subcontinent area, they have the physical ability to run on an average 10 km per day, and it happens even without food, even without shelter, just with some minimum drinking water, and they can survive from 10 degrees Celsius to 45 degrees Celsius and 10 km running each day. This is not a joke. Then in a deeper way, then you will realize they are almost foodless, shelterless, and even they do not get the proper drinking water, but they can survive, and they are surviving in this area, in this hot area, in this cold season for 1,000 years long. Or very technically, if you focus these days in the case of juggle, then they are quite comfortable with various kind of situations, like the way they are playful, they can give, they are highly active, they can give the company, and extremely loyal with the highest protective mood along with the physical ability. And the most surprising facts about the Indian pariah dogs, that these days Indian pariah dogs are being recruited in the Indian army, and they are working really very well. In many cases, they are doing much better than the foreign breeds. So from my point, I can request you that if you really like to get a dog, then stop purchasing and start adoption, and you can start it with an Indian pariah dog. Well, you look, my personal opinion is very crystal clear that no dog breed should be compared, because dogs do not know how to compare themselves. If you keep an Indian pariah dog and a foreign breed, they will grow up automatically, like just like the friend or just like the siblings. But still, it is my humble request, or this is kind of awareness program to save the animals and to save the planet. So I request you that if you really like to get a dog, then you can start along with the Indian pariah dog, because they are the most ancient breed and they are often neglected. So that's why if you really like to serve the dog, you can start with the Indian pariah dog. That's all.